says that T'Pol's from the Children of Echoes. But how do we track him down? Just ask around until we find...
Let's start by talking to someone we know. Wakey, wakey, Shilonen!
Oh, it's you. Okay, give me a second. I'll come down.
I climb trees to fly further and see farther.
Well, we're not all like you.
I'm sorry, Shilonen, but it could...
Huh. To Paul. Yeah, that rings a bell. Nope, I'm afraid you're a few years too late. Why are you phlogiston wings. Wow, okay. The kid actually pulled it off. Well, looks like, no more rest for me today.
Pulled it off? You mean he's tried making something like this before?
Yeah, he started trying to build a flying machine right after he got back from the Flower Feather clan.
So right after he went wingless, then. Was this flying machine anything like the gun you made me?
You mean your gun that's harder to tame than the proudest Kukasaur? No, he wanted to build something that allows anyone to fly freely, even if they're not naturally gifted. But he never got very far back then. His parents traveled a lot in their youth, which means most people... I'll, go get Puma. Wait for me in front of the workshop. I'm back. Allow me to introduce to Paul's mother,
Hello!
Oh, save the pleasantries. I don't want to spend any longer talking about that boy than I have to. I disowned him long ago. He is no child of mine. All he cared about was his pipe dream of reaching the sky. Oh, we tried to talk sense into him, but he was obsessed. And then when he left us, he spouted some nonsense about building a workshop in the sky to avoid the constant criticism of us ground dwellers. He left his notebook. He's no son of mine.
Wow, they've really fallen out. I'm sure wasn't expecting that.
her husband, if you ask. I'll go keep her company.
Thank you.
Okay, so this notebook is the only lead we got now, right? What?
Some early designs for the phlogiston. Ochka Natlan.
So, was he serious? Oh, yes. The one from the truck.
That balloon has been there for a while, and everyone's been wondering how it got up. What if it started off even high?
Part of T'Pol's workshop?
Seems likely.
I totally called it! But how do we get up there? Chasca, can you even fly that high?
By myself? Possibly. But with a passenger, no chance. I doubt even phlogiston wings could take you up that high. At least, not without that relic T'Pol mentioned in his notebook.
Yeah, and he's probably holding on to it. We'll have to find another way. Nope. That's way beyond Paimon's altitude. Also, would you really expect Paimon to go up there and take on T'Pol all by herself?
Let's not worry. Just because we can't think of a solution doesn't mean no one else can. I'm not the only flying expert in my tribe, you know.
Oh, good point. We should go ask Elder Alpa.
And Mutoda. He was quite the flying ape.
I'll never make it. Are our partners.
Chasca, you're finally back. Things are getting really tense.
Some people even think we arrested the merchants just to support the flying squad and crack down on the phlogiston wings.
We found some promising leads, but there's a major obstacle standing between us and the irrefutable evidence.
A relic from the Cinder City?
An airborne workshop. Neither phlogiston...
You know what? There might just be a way.
Really?
Do you still remember those spouts in the arena? When they were all blocked, the gaseous phlogiston was trapped and unable to flow. But now, it's flowing freely. If we were to block them up again...
You mean all of them except the one at the very top of the arena? To build...
Precisely.
And then we just ride it up into the sky!
Yes. It has its risks.
It's an extremely
If you want to give it a try, Chasca, if anyone has a hope of seizing this...
is me.
Maybe so.
From a technical perspective, then we'll have to take the rough and ready approach. Our prior hits not...
So, what happens if we do strike them all at once?
It'll collapse.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, you got it. As long as you hit all the weak spots at once from the right angle, the solid phlogiston will fall right on top of the spout and block it up.
You're right about
Look! There's a chunk of solid phlogiston right over that spout!
Lockdown! Bullseye! Open fire! Open fire! Open fire!
It actually worked! But wait,
Koya can give you a lift. She's actually been following us.
wow, Paimon didn't notice at all.
Well,
Whoa, you didn't even have to summon her.
yes, up there. All right, let's go have a little talk with...
Take me up. Haven't ever flown that fast before. She feels so ready to throw up.
Aha. Just as I thought. It might look like a regular hot air balloon from the outside, but up close, it's clearly been heavily remodeled. And sure enough, I should be able to figure it out with DePaul's note. That should just about do it.
Huh? Here it is! The workshop in the sky! Oh, you gotta see it to believe it. Makes you wonder why DePaul even bothers with phlogiston.
Well, according to the notebook, the platform beneath us runs on components from the Cinder City. Those can't be mass-produced. Also, I have some doubts about its mobility after seeing how it moved just now. For someone like DePaul who dreams of flying freely, this definitely doesn't cut it.
But if he's got that relic, why bother making a whole flying workshop so he can mass-produce them? But this doesn't act...
With any luck, we'll...
Cuckoosaurs! Seems like the merchants were right. DePaul's using them for his own end.
Lockdown!
Why won't it fly away like the others? Is it...
She's still breathing, but barely. By the looks of it, DePaul was using these cages to extract phlogiston from the cucosaurs. Once a cucosaur is drained of phlogiston, it becomes too weak to move. We'll have to come back for these ones after dealing with DePaul. Let me see. Log number 330. With the support of...
I was finally able to launch the air, even though it relies on the... Log number 340 has proposed a name. Log number 37... Log number 114 ran an... Log number 117. Log number 121. Major...
Huh? So many parts have been crossed out!
Yeah, probably the contact he alluded to in his other notebook. Guess he has a benefactor.
Did anyone else notice?
We haven't got time. Huh, one of these before. Looks like this was built with the Cinder City components, too.
Hey, you're not thinking of giving it a nice hard kick, are you?
Take me up!
Whoa! What's that mechanism doing?
It's asking for a nice hard kick where it hurts. Aim for the weak spot.
What are they doing here?
It's T'Pol's henchmen. He must have brought them here using the relic in his prototype wings. Watch out! Locked on!
Hey, look here! More of T'Pol.
Log number 403. Introduced me to some... I told them that's... But I also told them that progress can erase individual... I promised them that our research will be the new... I only hope...
Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. Yes, if only it were possible. But T'Pol, what about the... You're not sharing the sky. Bad move. I won't let you get away with it. I'm fine. Let's keep moving.